Hey everyone. So I just wanted to record a quick video to explain the final presentation in a little bit more detail just to make sure we're all on the same page and that everybody knows what I'm going to be expecting. So hopefully by now you've had a chance to read through this assignment description of the final project so you know everything I'm going to be expecting for your outline. And then the second part of this, of course, was this digital presentation that I'd like you to make. And kind of a big part of information literacy is really being confident in using a variety of digital tools for different purposes. So we had a week on social media a few weeks back where you kind of explored using these different platforms for actually doing research and using them as an information source. And in this final week for our final project, it's all going to be about using a couple of these tools to actually design and then share information relating to the research you've been doing all semester. So you'll see here I've posted a document with some different options that you might want to use to create your digital presentation, and you can really use anything you find here or possibly some other tool or software that you're familiar with in order to create your presentation and then upload it so that others can see it. So I'm just going to go over just a couple of these different ways. So one thing you could do if you maybe use Microsoft PowerPoint a lot and you're familiar with that, you can certainly create a presentation within PowerPoint and then find a way to upload it to the web so that others can view it. So one good way to do this is this service called SlideShare. That's slideshare.net. So you basically just have a file saved on your computer and you can click this upload button at the top, and then you will just choose your presentation and then you will upload it to the site. And then when it's done, you'll see something like this where a PowerPoint is now in this web-based interface, and you can save this link and then anybody can come and watch your presentation. So that's one of your options. Another option would be to use Google Drive. So Google Docs, as it used to be called, is kind of this web-based word processing tool that's made by Google, and they also allow you to easily make presentations. So if you have a Gmail account, you can just go to drive.google.com, or you can sign up quickly if you don't have a Google account but you'd like to use this. So I'm just going to demonstrate. Once you're logged in, you can look over here to this red Create button, and you'll see that document is the first option, but then presentation is the second. So you'll see this looks very similar to PowerPoint. They kind of made it so it looks similar, but you can basically just choose a template and add your slides this way and create your presentation, and then you'll easily have a way to share that through the web. So that's another option. Another thing that I wanted to just highlight for the PowerPoint option, in addition to SlideShare, there's also a number of cloud storage services where you can upload a file that way and then generate a link you can share with others. So if some of you use Dropbox or something else, that would be fine. And finally, there's kind of these other sort of exciting tools that can do very cool things. So one of them is called Prezi, and I expect maybe some of you have heard of this, and maybe you've created presentations with it before. But this is one that I'd encourage you to at least check out and see what you think. It's a really good way to kind of design presentations easily and presentations that are very visually appealing. So it's worth taking a look. But of course, you're not required to do any of these. It's really up to you compared to what you feel most comfortable doing. So Prezi is one option. Then you also could choose a couple of things that are more building a website if you'd like. So this is a tool called Weebly that just allows you to easily sign up and create a site based around your research project. So those are really the 5 that I just wanted to highlight, and you can see I have links here in the content area along with some instructions for a number of these platforms. So here's how you can use Google Presentations, something for generating a shared link in Dropbox, and then of course I've got some instructions for using Prezi linked right here. So I'd encourage you to just take a look at a couple of these different services and see what you might want to try for your final project. And of course, let me know if you have any questions. So the way you're going to be submitting this final project is really twofold. So you have the outline paper, of course, and that'll just be submitted to the Dropbox just like any other assignment we've had so far. But then for this digital presentation, what you're going to be doing is actually posting a link to it on the web. So remember that all these different services are going to allow you some way to view the presentation on the web. So I'd like you to go to this special discussion forum that I've set up and actually start a new topic and post a link to your presentation. So it'll of course have your name, and it would be helpful for you to mention your research question here and then a link to your presentation so that the rest of the class can come and see what your research was and see kind of what you discovered throughout the course of the semester. So I'm going to be sort of assigning you partners that you will comment and give quality feedback to each other. that's going to be part of our class discussion grade. And then, of course, in addition to that, I encourage you to just take a look at some of the other presentations out there and have a chance to give each other some feedback and congratulate each other on a good job in this class. So I'm looking forward to seeing what everyone comes up with. And of course, if you have any questions at all, please get in touch with me sooner rather than later. We've got just about a week left, so this is going to be due by Wednesday. I'd like you to have your presentations done and links posted, so then you have the final 2 days of the week to look at each other's posts and give some comments. So that's going to be due on Wednesday, the same time the outline is going to be due. So again, I just encourage you to take a look here on the assignment description here, which tells you exactly what you're going to need for this outline, how you're going to structure your argument, what type of reflection I'd like you to make, and then for your digital presentation, this is going to be how I'll be grading it. So, of course, I'd like you to incorporate some visual elements. You don't want it just to be text, but make sure to cite any sources you use, including images, and make sure that you incorporate some of your key information from your research paper. You can really think of this as taking the outline and then basically condensing it and taking out just your main points and then putting them on the digital presentation. So just to wrap everything up, this is all we have left are these two things, the outline and the presentation. We're not writing a full research paper in this class. Your outline is kind of something that could have been extended into a research paper if we had more time. But of course, since the focus of this class is on finding quality sources and kind of structuring your argument, that's really going to be where we're going to leave off. So with that said, I look forward to seeing everyone's final projects, and please do get in touch with any questions you might have.